going on, Mr. Dave out here in Lakeside, California? It is a toasty warm day today, and we are going to chat about right now one of the cool things you can do all by yourself. You don't need a whole bunch of people. This is how you set up doing your fake rocks, and I got examples that show you the before and after, which will be pretty cool. So let me flip around the little flipper lens and show you guys, if I don't drop the camera, what I'm talking about. So if you want to do some fake rocks, this is on a slope, guys, so if you just make the trench for your footings parallel or perpendicular parallel to the slope, then that rock can actually move downhill. This way you put little stair steps in the footing, as you see here, that my adorable son Daniel dug out yesterday. We used a little big red jackhammer. It's a Milwaukee. It's not a big heavy one, but it's not a little tiny Bosch hammer drill either. So we dig out these little notches, and that's going to lock in and key in that footing for that whole rock. Once you get that done, you can then use what we have here is existing rebar and a footing that we already put down here, as you can see there underneath the dustiness there. So this is, again, we're trying to figure out how to finish this whole project out, and it's building its way up this slope. There's going to be a switchback stairway that goes up. And again, those of you just seeing this without the other videos, you see we're doing a faux rock enclosure here. Client purchased the fiberglass slide, installed it, and it's in the background there. In the earlier videos you can track this. This is an update video on the one we're doing here in 2023. We're in July and it's toasty, so I'm melting. But anyway, so we have the footing down there as I get back to what I'm talking about here, and this has uprights, rebar uprights, and these are going to be turning into rocks or stair steps, which will go this way, then transition and switch back to the left to get to the starting point of our slides over there. But when you're doing your rocks on a slope, you want to put footings in that have little tabletops or stair steps, so the rock is actually sitting on a flat surface, and that's what those are right there, and that goes around. These are going to be poured up and then carried on up out and made into a boulder here, and additional boulders will be set up here. But you can see how we went ahead and did that. We dug that out, and then we set this rebar above the trench, and what that means is we cut all the rebar sticks off when we buy them, and with the rebar bender over there, I don't know if you can see it over there on the deck there, you can chop rebar, and then you can put these right angle bends in your uprights. So these dudes, you go ahead and you dump your concrete in there, mix it up, then you set it down in here and you just squish it in a little bit, and you don't want to go all the way to the ground. It's getting hot. Whoa, it's hot. And then you get a little tie wire and you twist it off and you hold it right there till it sets. And you just set them up the sides of your boulder or your rock feature. Did the same thing with this big guy right here. Pre-poured all this. I like to pre-pour areas before the big shotcrete day. It makes things stable. Guys can stand on them when they're holding the hose to blow these big walls and that kind of thing. I also like to retain the hillside. This is all pre-poured. Other videos talk about the pegboard in the background. You can do that on nice big flat surfaces. And so again, you pre-dig your pits for your trough or trench for your footing. And this one we did yesterday. We did all in one day, super easy. Jackhammered it out, got these all ready to get them getting going. You get older, you can't talk. So anyways, real quick, to manage the sides of it, I've just loosely put pieces of pegboard in there, and they're all scraps, right? So they're not even, there's no footing. Look, I just pushed it back, but I held them in with pieces of some of these bricks and stuff. So this is sort of establishing the angle of our rock that's going to come up, our boulder, because this would be a good size rock, which would probably be a good size boulder. So I'm going to probably tip them over and probably keep them at about the same level as those preset pieces of rebar. And again, these ones were just tapped into the dirt. I use the hickey bar and I slide them over the hickey bar and just smash them into the dirt. These will come out. These two. This one again is part of the footing from the previous pour that we did. Just you can use wire cutters to cut off the spinnies, or you can untie them with the little goofy little spinner thing I use, which is kind of dumb, I think some of you guys think. But anyway, So there you go. You have that example of post pouring it with the concrete, pre-pouring it with the concrete. Not there yet, but that's how we do a boulder on a hill and have it not fall down. Anytime you're doing rebar, make sure you put caps on. If you're working around or somebody's walking by or something happens and you fall on this, you will be in a bad place. So I'm always trying to keep caps on things wherever there's someone who could possibly fall on it or lay the rebar pieces down flat. So here we have Fake Rocks 101, man. How we do them, how we get them on a hillside slope that we see here. So there you have it. Mr. Dave on the Rock Pile, giving you one of my little tasty tidbits and tips. And so you follow those approaches and you will have a really solid foundational situation for the fake rocks you're making. So davehenderson.podia.com for free downloads if you so desire. And you can get those plus some content. Wrote a book about how we do this fake rock stuff, so you can check that out if you so desire as well. And I always like to say in the videos, be thankful and forgiving, become a happy soul. If you don't have the forgiveness thing dialed in and you're don't have a spirit of gratitude, then you are setting yourself up to be less happy, less joyful. And it's more fun being happy, it's more fun being joyful. Underneath it all, you want to make sure you are not the God of your life, but God is the God of your life, and that would be Jesus. You want to get him in your heart, he'll clean you up and get you ready for eternity, and he's coming back any day now. I'm telling you, the scriptures are lining up so well, it's going to be crazy. He's coming back. So you want to be ready. You want to be all cleaned up, and he can do that. You can't do it. You cannot be in the presence of perfection because you and me ain't. So that's my little simple sort of physics idea. Perfection and imperfection cannot coexist. So God made Jesus to be able to come down here. He's a part of the Trinity, a mystery, a big mystery. And so you just say, hey man, I need some Jesus cleaning up here. I suck and I need some help. I need your guidance. I need you to take care of me, man, and show me which way to go and help me get through the really hard times of life. And if you live long enough, you will have them. So as Mr. Dave on the Rock Pile, doing my little spiel at the end of my videos. So remember to be thankful, grateful, and forgiving, and you will be a happy soul. All right, have a great day. And if you have any questions, let me know. Send me a comment. I'd appreciate it. And have a great day. God bless, no matter what. All right, bye.